Okay, so hello class. Good morning. So in this chapter, we're going to proceed with the accounting for merchandising by using the perpetual inventory system naman. Kasi di ba we are already done with the accounting for merchandising using the periodic inventory system. So recall lang natin, sa periodic inventory system, at the end of every period, dun lang siya nagkakaroon ng actual counting of the inventories. Unlike kay Perpetual kasi ito yung mga high-priced items, mga businesses na nagbebenta ng mga mamahaling produkto. That's why sa loob ng isang araw, hindi voluminous yung transactions nila. So pwede natin masabi na bilang sa kamay kung ilan lang yung mga lumabas na inventories for a specific day. Kaya practicable or possible na mabilang kaagad kung ilan yung inventory on hand at ilan yung inventory na nailabas. That's why dito sa perpetual inventory system, from time to time, monitored natin yung galaw ng inventories. Unlike kay periodic inventory system na at the end of the period pa tayo natin nalalaman kung ilan ba talaga yung nasa records natin, kung ilan yung actual na inventory count. So, yun. So, under this method, an acquisition of merchandise is debited to merchandise inventory. If you can still recall or if you can remember, pagdating kay periodic system, every time na nagkakaroon tayo ng acquisition of inventories, ang dinedebit natin ay purchases. But this time, we're going to debit it directly to merchandise inventory account. Kasi di ba kailangan monitored natin yung galaw Kaya diretso na kay merchandise inventory yung pasok or record ng pag-acquire ng goods. Also, the sale of the merchandise is recorded as a credit to merchandise inventory. Siyempre, pag magbebenta tayo ng goods natin, lalabas natin yung product, diba, yung inventory. That's why, i-credit naman natin siya this time. Take note that the normal balance of merchandise inventory account is debit. So, every time na babawasan natin siya or papakita natin sa record natin na siya ay lalabas sa business natin, i-credit natin siya. So, with a corresponding debit to cost of goods sold account. Ang kapartner niya ay cost of goods sold. Walang cost of goods sold na nire-record kay periodic. Kailan lang nagre-record ng cost of goods sold kay periodic? Every end of the period. Kay perpetual, from time to time, nagre-record na kaagad tayo ng cost of goods sold. So, under perpetual system, a continuous record of the inventory items is maintained. Remember, yung mga account titles that we are using under periodic, such as purchases, purchase returns and allowances, purchase discount, and even freight in, they are no longer allowed to be used when we are using perpetual inventory system. Lahat yung apat na yun, ang ipapalit natin sa kanila ay merchandise inventory account. And every time na meron tayong sales or sale, may karagdagang entry tayo dito kay perpetual inventory system. Yun yung cost of goods sold. So, later on, makikita nyo yung difference between them. So, here are the pro forma journal entries in the point of view of the buyer. So, purchased merchandise for cash on or account. Siyempre, kapag nag-purchase ka on cash, di ang nakakredit mo dyan ay cash. Kapag on account, di accounts payable. So, debit natin kay merchandise inventory. Take note na yung naka-debit pagdating dito kay periodic inventory system ay hindi merchandise inventory, kundi purchases, diba? Since perpetual na nga ito, diretso debit na natin kay merchandise inventory. Okay, next. What if naman nagsoli ulit ng defective merchandise na binili on account or ginranta naman tayo ni seller ng allowances for any account purchases or nag-issue ng debit memo tayo kay seller for merchandise return. So, ano ang entry natin? Kung yun ay inutang natin nung una at ibabalik natin ngayon, malamang kailangan natin ipakita sa records natin na babawasan natin si utang natin. That's why ide-debit natin si accounts payable and i-credit natin si merchandise inventory. Class, kay periodic, again, ang naka-credit dyan ay purchase returns and allowances. Right? Pero this time, papalitan natin yun ng merchandise inventory. Ma'am, bakit naka-credit si merchandise inventory? Ano ba ang mga nakakapagpababa sa amount ni merchandise inventory? It's either nakabenta ka or nagsoli ka. Every time na lalabas yung inventory sa vicinity or sa area natin, bababa siya, 'di ba, in value. That's why we need to credit merchandise inventory. Okay? Next. Paid account within the discount period arising from the purchase of merchandise. What if nakaabot tayo si buyer, nakaabot tayo within the discount period, nakabayad tayo, so makaka-avail tayo ngayon ng purchase discount, 'di ba? Pero take note, purchase discount, bawal din siya gamitin kay Perpetual. Ang ipapalit natin ng account title is merchandise inventory. That's why, kung mapapansin nyo dito, kung dati, hindi merchandise inventory ang nandito, under periodic, ang nakalagay dyan ay purchase discount, diba? We need to change it and use merchandise inventory instead. So, debit accounts payable, babawasan natin yung ating yung ating utang, and bawasan din natin yung inventory account natin kasi hindi siya actually lumabas sa area natin or sa business natin. Pero yung amount niya, bababaan natin kasi merchandise inventories are always recorded at cost. Ngayon, kung yung cost niya sa atin ay bumaba because of the purchase discount na na-avail natin kay seller, kailangan natin ipakita sa record yun. Sa records natin, That's why we need to credit merchandise inventory for any purchase discounts na maa-avail natin from our seller or supplier. Okay? Then, credit cash para dun sa difference nung talagang utang natin and magkano yung ating na-discount para yun ang i-credit natin kay cash. Let's say, for example, 100 ang utang natin, naka-avail tayo ng 20 pesos na discount. Therefore, 80 pesos ang ilalabas natin pera. Napakaganda na sulat ni ma'am. Next. Paid account after the discount period. Di syempre, automatic naman yan. Mapa-periodic, mapa-perpetual. Kapag lumampas na tayo sa discount, sa credit terms or sa discount period na binigay sa atin ni seller natin, wala na tayong ma-avail na cash discount or purchase discount, diba? Si cash discount kasi sa point of view ni buyer, purchase discount yung tawag. Sa point of view ni seller, sales discount, So, dapat aware na kayo. Dapat master nyo na yan ngayon. Then, yan. So, debit accounts payable and credit cash equal lang sila with each other. They are of the same amount. Kasi, wala nga ma-avail na discount. So, let's now proceed with the illustrative problem to show us some scenarios with amounts. So, Giselle Company purchased 100,000 pesos worth of merchandise from Emil Trading on account. So, terms is 210 and 30. As you can see, walang binigay naman na trade discount. Diretso, cash discount ang offered. So, nung nag-purchase ng 100,000 merchandise si Giselle, kay Giselle na libro tayo magre-record siya kasi yung buyer dito. So, we debit it to merchandise inventory and we credit it to accounts payable since on account daw siya, 'di ba? So, yan. Again, hindi tayo pwede mag-debit kay purchases kasi we are now using the perpetual inventory system. Kailangan monitored na yung galaw ni merchandise inventory. So, next illustration. Giselle Company paid 5,000 freight charges on the purchase of merchandise from Emil Trading. So, diba, kay periodic. Ito ang entry dito. Kay periodic, itong si merchandise inventory ay freight in. But this time, hindi na rin pwedeng gamitin si freight in. That's why directly debited na siya kay merchandise inventory. So, any shipping fee borne by the buyer or paid by the buyer will be debited to merchandise inventory account. Pero si freight out, ma'am, si freight out, pwede gamitin pa din. Pwede siya gamitin kay, mapa kay periodic and kay perpetual. Tingnan natin mamaya, baka may example dito. Next, return defective merchandise worth 10,000 pesos. So, ito ay purchase returns and allowances, diba? But, i-credit naman natin siya this time ay kay merchandise inventory kasi hindi na rin siya pwedeng gamitin same with purchases and purchase discounts na account title. So, with debit accounts payable, bawasan natin si utang natin since magsasauli tayo, then credit natin si inventory since isusoli nga natin yung inventory, mababawasan siya dito sa ating records. Kailangan natin maipakita sa records natin na bababa yung value niya. Pay the account in full within the discount period. Let's say, for example, nakabayad tayo doon sa 2, 10, and 30 na sinasabi, diba? So, with debit accounts payable na 90,000, kasi diba from 100,000, we returned 10,000 worth of merchandise. Then, we credit merchandise inventory for the 2% cash discount. So, 90,000 times 2%, that is 1,800. Then, the difference na still nabalanse natin, we credit it to cash. Kasi yan yung ilalabas natin cash pambayad kay, pambayad ni Giselle kay Emil Trading. Okay? So, ito yung solution niya. So, yan. 100,000, less returns, less discount. So, yan yung amount paid or cash na i-credit. Okay? So, paghiwalayin ko lang muna ulit yung discussion natin kay buyer and kay seller. So, that's it for this presentation. Maiksi lang siya. 12-minute presentation lang. So, take a break and then isunod na kaagad si Perpetual Inventory System at the point of view of the seller. Bye!